Hi, it's Jeff.
And Denise from Mousesteps.com.
And this is episode number 84.
84.
Of Mousesteps Weekly.
Sponsored by Theme Park Connection in Orlando, Florida.
Yes, Orlando now. And also they are having a contest, another contest
Well, we're
this
having
week.
the contest with them. They donated a Tinkerbell laser cell. They've actually donated quite a few things we'll be giving out over the next few months.
That's right. There's a laser cell right there.
And all you have to do is go to our Facebook page, Mousesteps, and let us know, since it says magic, what the most magical moment you've had in the Disney parks in the last few years is.
Disney parks.
Yes. Well, it doesn't have to be Disney World. It could be Disneyland. It could be
Right.
Disney Cruise. And that would be by January 15th, 2014, midnight EST.
Good luck, everybody.
Eastern time.
So we're going to start with the final day of Camp Minnie-Mickey at Disney's Animal Kingdom.
And we haven't been here. You have for the tour, but
Right.
I haven't been to Animal Kingdom since like May, which is too bad because it's a great park. But we took Kelly and her mom here, and we totally freaked them out on Everest.
Yeah, that's true. I remember that was a good day. But we need to get back to the park more often. It is a beautiful park, and I will be sad to see Camp Minnie-Mickey go.
Well, my favorite part of Camp Minnie-Mickey has always been the character trails and the character trees. For me, around Christmas time is the best time.
I see one of your famous picture spots coming up.
I know, but you didn't put the picture in, right?
No, I did not. But you could still recognize, there it is,
Yes.
right there, that nice Minnie shot there.
So I'll have to put that somewhere, like on my.
You will never be able to get
maybe
that
I'll put it on
shot
the
again.
face. I'll put that on Facebook.
And a little back history of the land. It was originally going to be called Beastly Kingdom.
And I would have loved. Everybody wanted Beastly Kingdom.
All along, it was supposed to be a temporary land, and that's kind of what happened.
Well, it's been 16 years of temporary, and it's hard to believe it's been 16 years since it opened.
Now, I have to say my favorite part about this area has been the character meet and greets.
Well, that's what I was saying, the character trails, the way they have the character meet and greets, they each have their own like houses, and you have the trail going down, especially during Christmas is when we usually go.
Right. And I mean, I do like the Lion King show, and I like the Pocahontas show when that was performing, but I always had the most fun with the characters.
I've never seen the Pocahontas show, and I like the Lion King, but we didn't go to the last Lion King. You actually recorded it with Martin Smith.
Right.
And
many times.
Yes, and I was there that day.
I have seen my share, actually, of the show. Oh, look at, here he is. It's Governor Ratcliffe. Now, he is not normally in attendance, so I think he kind of came out for the last day.
I have not seen him. I don't remember the last time in the park.
And so Ratcliffe was sort of warning me about Pocahontas, so I had to go and tell her that he was he was looking for her.
You're such a tattletale.
I was a tattletale. But the thing is, Meeko happened to be with Pocahontas, and he was sort of going into your bag looking for some kind of treats.
I know. Now, Chip and Dale also went into your bag.
Same bag.
It's the same, right? And
Meeko
it's like
I don't think they feed these characters.
No, Disney obviously did not feed them that last day.
Especially Meeko. Meeko, I mean, she had to pull him out of the bag. So.
And she was by herself until a few guests, in front of us, and some guests in front of us were like, "Well, do you want to go ahead of us?" Meeko's coming out, and we're like, "No."
No, we want to see Meeko too.
And Banks also, Banksley was there, and he's like, "No."
It was a really fun day. I mean, for a last day, it was my kind of send off. I really enjoyed. Oh, here, look at Baloo kind of ripping down some of the bamboo back there.
And they were still in little, their Christmas attire.
Yes.
That was really the last day of any of the park's Christmas time.
Right. Was this the 6th? No, this was the 5th. The last day was the 5th. So, yes, Christmas ended at Animal Kingdom on the 5th.
And we did not see the Jingle in the Jungle parade because we spent too much time in.
Jingle,
whatever it is. Jingle, I thought it was Jingle in the Jungle, but I don't know.
I think you're thinking
They're
of the
both
song.
good titles.
Yes, and here's Donald. We, of course, had to meet Donald also. Donald, very popular.
I had not realized, and we've done character meet and greets for years and years and years, but I didn't realize how popular Donald was until now.
He was telling me about all the presents that came from Daisy, but he has not opened them yet, even though it's after Christmas. So, but he said they're all for him. They are all for him. So that's true.
Is that what he said?
Yes. But then I asked
I didn't hear that.
what he felt about Camp Mickey Minnie going away, and he was very sad. He had to showing me the tears coming down. So
it will be interesting to see how they theme the areas that they'll be in, and if they will have the character trees next year.
Well, he was going to Dino Land. That's his pantomime right there. So they're all very good at telling where they're going.
But do you think they'll have the character trees? Because I love those, and I didn't see Donald's character tree this year, though.
Well, perhaps Theme Park Connection would be a place to go
to find
for the character trees.
I will take a tree.
I will take a tree, too. Listen to that, Theme Park Connection. We want one of those trees next year.
And Chip and Dale also, as we've said, were looking in the bags.
Right, right. Well, not quite yet. Not quite yet. We were telling them about the...
Look, they're coming. Here they come, looking for food. Everybody's looking for food here in Camp Minnie-Mickey.
Well, there aren't any kind of restaurants. There's no real good place to eat.
Oh, we had a hot dog.
We had a hot dog.
Not bad.
Yeah, one last day hot dog.
I know. The only hot dog I've ever had, probably in Animal Kingdom, was that day.
Perhaps that's why they're closing. We didn't support them fully.
And there goes.
Now, you know, I am a dedicated videographer. I'm even taking you into the men's room here.
Because there was nobody in there.
Yeah,
like,
of course.
When I went into the women's room, I wanted to grab a few snaps, but there were women in there, so I didn't.
Well, years later, you might not remember the themed
I'm glad
restroom.
you took it. You know, like the Tangled area in the Magic Kingdom has great bathrooms.
Right.
So, like, all of us were there was a ton of people taking photos and video the first day.
And this is a thing that you sort of spotted.
Right, I was just trying to find
details.
little details, you know, like this little birdhouse.
Yeah, I'll miss all those little details. But again, the whole park itself has tons of great detail. So it's not like there isn't wonderful things to see.
I know, but we need to go because, like, especially in Asia with the tigers, I haven't been there in forever. And that's one of my favorite areas of this entire park.
Now, this was a very, very relaxing area. It's sort of themed like a rustic summer camp, sort of a thing. I'm surprised they didn't have, what's the name of that?
The Wilderness Explorers.
Wilderness Explorers.
This would have been great. But,
good fit.
But they just started it and they're closing Camp
They
Minnie-Mickey.
probably knew it was going to be closing for Avatar. Oh, now here is the stage. Just a quick look at the stage.
Parking.
Now stroller parking for the Pocahontas Inner Forest Friends. That show ran from 1998 to 2008. And,
did it really?
Yeah, yeah.
See, I saw Tarzan Rocks like a billion times in the few years. It was open maybe a few years, but I never did see the Pocahontas
10-year
show.
run. I have it
but
on
I didn't
video.
like the film that much, so I probably wasn't so interested.
I think I have the very last showing of it. I should put it up. I will dig it out and put it up on our channel.
And there's Goofy.
Very relaxed. See,
a little lazy.
I'm jealous of all these guys. Having a sandwich, just having a nap. It was a very relaxing part of the park to me. Of the land.
I agree.
Looks like Donald is doing a little fishing there.
Except he's holding a shoe that you can't really see in the frame.
Yes, yes. Terrible video work there. There's a duck, a real duck.
And those characters actually were a little bit hard to see anyway. Some guests, I'm sure, never even saw them.
That's true. And here is one of the original maps for Camp Mickey Minnie, and or Minnie-Mickey, I should say. And there is the Pocahontas area where we sort of are when I was taking this video. And there's the Lion King section.
And I noticed this, and I have never really seen it before. This, you know, the little ice cream stand there.
I have not either.
I liked it.
So here we are on the bridge on the way out of the land saying our goodbye forever.
And you can see like there was a bazillion people with video cameras.
Yes, I can identify with that. But this is sort of a remnant from the old boat ride, the Discovery River boat ride they used to have.
And I don't really remember it, but I took both the Discovery River boat ride and the Radio Disney cruise, which the first one was fine. The second one was one of the worst attractions that I've ever been on in a Disney park. Maybe the worst.
Well, I was there opening day, and they had a giant audio animatronic dinosaur that you can actually see from the boat ride. I don't remember it. I have video and photos of it. Again, I have not put up all my Animal Kingdom stuff, so I really need to do that, and I will get that done.
I was there on a day leading up to the first day, and then I was there on the opening evening.
Yeah, so we were both there opening day and previous days. That was when it was overrun by resort guests.
Yes, there were so many guests there at that time.
Okay, switching gears. It's Harry Potter Land.
Well, we just got our Universal passes. I haven't.
Look at how happy we are! So excited. Butterbeer and Universal passes.
We usually only go like once or twice a year, and now we can go anytime.
So this is very cool. They have a new photo system where you can get your photos taken with the characters in the background.
Well, this is Universal's Photo Connect. It's actually very inexpensive, and we had a really fun time doing it.
Even though we were at Universal, though, you can't get away from these Disney characters here.
Well, Universal has them, at least in Florida.
That's right.
And there's Spider-Man, and I liked how we had the green screen, but then, look, we're like a comic.
We had so much fun with Photo Connect. Look at that foot.
I was told to do it. And here's The Simpsons, and that's like a couch that you sit on.
Yeah, we will have an extended review of the Photo Connect versus the Disney Photo Pass. We've played with both of them.
And we like both. I mean, they're both they're a little same but different.
So now Finnegan's. Oh boy, I'm happy with that nice Guinness.
I have been wanting to go to Finnegan's for years. This is Irish soda bread. And
so good.
I always get overruled, but not this time.
Actually, the person who didn't want to go, our friend Mark,
suggested it.
And
I
you were so happy.
Go.
So thank you, Mark. We loved it. We had a great time.
The chicken was excellent. And the food here is very, very reasonable price.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And I had the fish and chips, of course. Had to go with tradition.
I think my chicken was like $10.99, and then we get a discount for being pass holders.
And our friend Ryan had the bangers and mash. He loved it. He thought it was really good. And I may have that next time.
And 93 days, it says, till St. Patrick's Day. I don't know if that's true or not.
Look at how happy you are.
I love the Despicable Me. I'm such a big fan of the Minions.
So we are so much looking forward to getting there and doing a lot more Universal coverage. And also, we will be staying at Cabana Bay upcoming 2014.
Well, we don't have it booked yet, but in March, they're starting to take reservations. Well, they're already taking reservations from March.
And there is a artist rendering of what Cabana Bay will look like, the beach resort.
And the Lazy River actually will open in July with the official opening.
I believe they will have a bowling alley on the premises,
Yes, they're going to have a bowling alley. It's going to be like a value resort, sort of a moderate value, but with, the Lazy River is more of a deluxe amenity.
And there, it looks like somebody left a beer there in the room. I don't know. Very suspicious.
It's probably you.
That was not me. And here's your favorite.
Oh, look at that pillow.
Number one in a Minion.
I love it.
They better have that chained.
I
hope
stay
that pillow
in a Minion
is chained to the bed.
I'm such a big fan of Despicable Me and Despicable Me 2.
Now, their version of CityWalk is also changing around.
Right, and there's going to be, I believe it's 8 new restaurants, and this is, I don't know how to say it, it's a new Mexican restaurant that we could see being built.
Antojitos or something like that. I believe that's opening in a few weeks.
And is it Menchie's? I've never been to a Menchie's.
Yeah, and the Italian Kitchen. So many, the Cowfish Sushi Burger Bar.
The Red Oven one just opened.
And here is the big draw for next year.
Diagon Alley.
Yes, this will be big, big, big.
Not next year, this year.
This year, right. 2014, it is
in about
this year.
6 months, 5 or 6 months.
So excited. Can't wait to check all this stuff out when it opens. And there is the Hogwarts train being put on the track.
I really enjoy, neither of us are big Harry Potter fans, but I think that the Harry Potter section of Islands is amazing.
Back to Disney.
Their
Disney. Biggest new thing here is the mine train, Seven Dwarfs mine train. You could see the inside of one of the cars. Disney Imagineering put up a video. And this is some video we shot just yesterday on my birthday.
I know. I mean, there's a lot of good stuff coming in 2014, and we're really looking forward also to the Seven Dwarfs mine train.
Especially the Seven Dwarfs. Oh, look, you could see how they have weights in there to test the carts.
And it looks, they were really running them through yesterday quite a bit. We weren't really expecting to see it. We were there for your birthday mostly.
And you can see in this particular shot, they do have the lap bars installed now. I think it might be a little tight.
It's hard to tell.
It's hard to tell, but it kind of looks like it's a little tight, but I know I'll fit. Like I've been told I will definitely fit. So
but by yourself or with me, I don't know if we can both fit. Yeah, I don't know.
We'll have to have some more
we
salads.
We can get into Big Thunder Mountain, no problem.
Yeah, that's true. And this is a family coaster similar to Big Thunder. So I like how it swings. See how they sort of swing around? That's the whole
I'm really looking forward to that.
Thing.
I think there's some really great attractions coming to Florida.
And looks like this is Snow White's house, a reproduction of her cottage. Exactly. Boy, there's a lot of cottages in this area, isn't there?
There are a lot of cottages.
New fantasy land. And this is through their little sneaky window that they have open. They need to make sure they clean the inside of that window.
And there is this a Disney?
These are some screen caps of the Imagineer video that was released recently, Inside the Mine, and sort of an artist rendering, or actually a computer rendering of the inside of the ride. And,
it looks like a lot of fun. I really enjoy Big Thunder Mountain.
Also coming this year, very soon, Festival of Fantasy, Disney's Festival of Fantasy Parade.
And there have been some pictures already of the floats.
Very suspicious pictures have been popping up.
What is the parade that they came from?
Tokyo Disney's Jubilation. That's one of the parade pictures, or an actual float popped up this week.
And we're looking right now at the Golden Oak, but this is going to be the Four Seasons, and that's going to be opening, I think it's spring or summer. I don't know if there's an actual date yet.
Apparently there'll be a nice restaurant on the top of that Four Seasons, so hopefully we can get in there and try it out.
And the Epcot Flower and Garden Festival is one of my favorite events of the year, probably my favorite more than Christmas or certainly than the Food and Wine Festival, and that's from March 5th through May 18th. And I'm really excited. New topiaries will be of Kermit and Miss Piggy. And also Timon.
Can't wait. A new Timon. They've had Timon in the past, but
this
is
Timon.
a updated Timon.
And the
Speaking of
monsters
updates,
were new last year.
So yesterday was my birthday, and you took me to the Magic Kingdom. Actually, you took me to a nice breakfast at Boma, which was wonderful.
We always go.
Always go there. But what a nice birthday surprise. The Let the Memories Begin
sign has
finally gone.
I was so excited about that too.
After 3 years. It was actually installed January 15th of
2011.
2011, yeah.
And I liked it at the beginning. I thought it was nice, and I think they added the little sparkles later, but it looks so good now. It just, I think it overstayed its welcome. 3 years for a sign is a long time.
Well, when the promotion was over, it's kind of time to take it down.
It's a good time to take it down.
So it was a very eventful day at the Magic Kingdom. They had the trolley show brought to you by the fire engine.
Yes, that's what I said on Twitter yesterday. I thought this was terrific because they had an issue with the trolley.
Right.
And so you
Something
could actually...
with the brakes, I guess.
Right. And now you can actually see down Main Street the castle with the performers. I thought that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think it was great. The show did go on, and it was really nice. I actually recorded the entire show from in front of the train station.
And we have your picture.
And we got to go on the fire engine itself. And I got told happy birthday from Push. How cool is that?
I've never had that.
And there is Splash Mountain. There was a lot of construction going on around the park.
Right, the walls, I don't want to say everywhere, but in quite a few areas.
Now, I don't know how long this has been back, but the Tony Baxter portrait that was vandalized in its previous location has been returned
in Big Thunder,
but very high, far away, although people can still throw things at it.
Don't say that.
I don't encourage that. I don't want that. I do not want that.
But you can't touch it anymore,
and that's
which is good.
A good deal. He has a good deal,
Trader Sam. And we had we're going so quick. Sandwich over in Liberty Square. These are like so good, the roast beef sandwiches.
Yes.
And they have the potatoes.
The Pinocchio Village House has had a renovation. Look at all that extra room there.
I think this was finished a few months ago or so.
Yeah, it's new to us. And this new Kids Power Pack.
Jiminy Cricket Slush. Yeah. We thought that was funny.
Very interesting.
And then the Tomorrowland Speedway is down.
Yeah, it's only going to be down for a few days, but you could see they're giving it a fresh coat of paint there.
Well, it's January, and January is the time that everything sort of gets freshened up.
But the big news, breaking news, Avatar is now in the Magic Kingdom.
Well, apparently the pinball machine is also in Disney Quest, but it's interesting how that's there.
And since we were in Tomorrowland, we checked out the new Incredibles Super Dance Party.
But we didn't stay very long.
It was super.
It was not, I don't know.
It was super spectacular.
I don't know if I've ever seen anything quite like it, and I have seen dance parties before.
I have never seen anything quite like it, actually.
There
he is, Mr. Incredible, getting down. A lot of fans.
The Gangnam Style, is that what it's called?
That's what it's called. Oh, yeah.
I don't know what to say.
They love Mr. Incredible. Big fans. Big fans.
And now we'll be looking at Frozone.
Yeah, another character from The Incredibles.
It's a very interesting dance party.
Well, look at him. He's going to have some shoulder action going on there. They sort of get into the whole dance thing. Absolutely.
It's very popular.
Right. Nothing to me says Tomorrowland like this kind of music. What do you think?
No, not for me.
Not so much for you?
I'm too old for that.
Yeah. But anyway, we had a good time. I had a great birthday. Thanks so much for taking me out. And we have a shout out to make.
Also, to Ross and Nikki from Australia. They approached us yesterday at the Magic Kingdom, and we just wanted to say thanks.
Yeah, they were very nice, and we saw them while we were recording the Mine Train. So you never know who you're going to bump into at the Magic Kingdom.
And here are fireworks, which I really wanted to get them outside the
They were celebrating the removal of the sign.
I don't think that's true.
Let the celebration begin.
And that's another show.
Yeah, and your run is in just a couple days.
Right, Saturday morning.
So thanks everyone for listening, and we will see you all back next week.
Have a great week.